Hello and welcome to a C# guide. In this episode I'm going to be covering voids, vars and methods. So let's start with vars. Vars are the simplest of these. Vars are just data types, so we can put in var x equals 0. But the great thing about var is that var actually changes its type dependent on its value. So you can see here it represents a 32-bit signed integer. So then if I now wanted to change this 0 to a C, you can now see that var now represents a character. Now, let's move on to void. Void is a data type as well, but it cannot be used to set a type of data. So as you can see here, the keyword void cannot be used in this context. So where can it be used? It's used within methods. So let's move on to methods, and I can step back into voids and we can see how they work. So we actually already have a method within our code already, and that is static void main. So you can see here, main is the method. So methods are coding blocks, we've declared main here, and then we have our curly brackets that we can then define further code within to run. So let's come down within class. Methods have to be declared in classes, structs, or an interface. Structs and interfaces we've not covered yet. I'm going to come back to them, but just telling you that they have to be within there. So let's put in void some, let's capitalize this, some method. And then I could put parentheses, and then we can put our curly brackets. So now whatever is within here will run. So what are we going to put inside this method? Let's just say we're going to have console.writeLine, and then within the write line we're just going to call method called, let's re-add that in. And then now above we can just put in some method. But you see, this doesn't work. We're going to need to have the parentheses to say we're calling it, same as we do with readline or read. How we would get this to be able to be called is same as how we call main up here. We put in static, so say static, and then some method works. So I'm just going to run this, and you can see it will say method called. Now you may notice that we've used void in here, and I've not covered that topic. Void is telling us that this coding block is not going to return any data. So what is between these curly brackets only runs. It doesn't do anything else. As if we changed void for a data type, let's say int for example, this is now going to be an error. And that is because we want this to return a value. So we can put return 1 for example. And now it works perfectly fine, and this method will return 1. We can use this to just call the method, and the 1 doesn't mean anything. But what we could also do is make a variable here, which is going to call this x, equals some method. So now this x will equals that whatever is returned from some method. So I'm going to have console.writeLine in here, and we're just going to return x. So now when I run, you can see methods called, and then they've written the line for x, which is 1. And this is just a very quick episode, just saying that we can use vars as a dynamic type to adapt itself to whatever we input. You may think, why would we do this? Why wouldn't we just write this in here? But the main reason for this is that we could call the same method multiple times, and we wouldn't have to rewrite what is inside the method. So say if we wanted method called multiple times, we wouldn't have to write it over and over again. We could just write some method again. And then, it says method called, and method, and then it equals 1. And we don't have to rewrite the same code. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.